everybody. What do we have here? Good evening and welcome. Since the time between tournament arena seasons is so long, I thought I would make some filler content to keep people entertained and for myself to test out my own stuff. For example, I already see the chat's not on screen. A beautiful start as always.
Chat.
Okay, why is it not on screen?
Dallas Nosti. Now copy the link to the chat.
What? Copy it?
Yeah.
Copy this one.
No. Go to your. I'll send it to you.
Technical difficulties 101. Don't you love being alive? Anyway, as I was saying, I thought I should make some stuff while we wait for the next tournament arena season, because despite, of course, being an ace in tournament arena, I have many other skills. Today, I shall put some of them on display. Specifically, I shall argue and prove that Lucien is in fact the best character in Tacticus. Not because he alone is the strongest or the best at any one thing, quite the opposite. Because he is great in everything and not amazing in everything. Essentially, if there's a game mode you like playing, Lucien's gonna help you in it. I promise. Also, hi chat. You're on screen now. So, for that, I made sure to float approximately all the raid tokens to make the guild upset. I tried to save up onslaught, but well, you know how it is. And I also saved up at least a few tokens for the dwarf. Of course, arena is nearly capped as it should be. That's not a joke, by the way. If you want maximum ranks, you want to spend your tokens just as you're about to cap. Basically at the last possible second. The reasons for that are many and they're complicated. Anyway. Now, first, let's see who we're dealing with. Behold, humanity's ultimate weapon of the final war. A man with a gun. This has been my argument from day one. The fact that Lucien is a blood angel, amazing, beautiful, stunning. However, that's not why he's the best character. He's the best character because he is a man with gun, and every single sci-fi setting you go into, no matter what humanity is up against, giant robots, aliens, demons, whatever else, it is countered by the man with the gun. But because 40k is extra in every single way, it's also extra in having big men with big guns, as opposed to regular men with regular guns. So it has those two. They're just a bit less impressive and less fun. Come at me, Astra Militarum fans. Come at me. Since we're here, this, by the way, is the new Adamantine 2 upgrade thingy. Like, I don't know why, this just tickles me in some particular pleasant way. go first? I'm thinking, I'm kinda not a big fan of fire though, so we could go fuck up Octus. Octus? I call him Octus. It sounds better, I think. But, well, I'm not very great against these guys, so I'm gonna let the Madbacks handle this. Any guildas in chat? Go kill the Skitari Eye Marshal for me. In the meantime, let's go punch a nerd! Somebody's commenting on my voice. Yes, this is how I sound like. The reasons are complicated and I shan't get into them. But you're free to speculate. Just like you're free to speculate about other parts of me. Now, obviously, we need to put Lucien down first and foremost. After that, it gets complicated. I like Mephiston because he can rush ahead and kill, say, this thing that like nobody else could, because he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he can dash forward, hopefully cleave down both of these fucks, and that's that. Meanwhile, Lucian's gonna... Okay, yeah. I kinda wanna use... Yeah, fuck it, let's keep Carian. He's not gonna give us trouble, like this asshole can sometimes. Do you want any special machines of war? Not really, I don't think. Yeah, no, this is fine. So... we want to make an attack with Carian because he has active stacks. We waddle the fat Captain General forward. We go Pew 1, Pew 2. This is something no other character could do. 2 targets, 4 hexes apart. Oh look, Lucien kills them both. Why? Because he has ranged attacks. Okay, now we're gonna plop Tante right here. And now this Electro Priest right here is about to realize why you don't play AdMag in Arena. And... fine. Let him get 1 box. Stupid Tech Priest. Okay, now we just have to make sure he doesn't go back there, because we're not going to be able to hit them with much. So we're just going to put fire there and hope that confuses our little AI buddy enough. Once again. Oh look, Trojan can't reliably kill the Electro Priest. Carian can, but, well, he can't reach this, and this boy definitely can't even reach this because he's suppressed, so he can only move here. No worries, Lucien to the rescue. Pew! Pew! Are you starting to see where I'm coming from yet? Hopefully. I'm being told there's a neck on stream, and I see exactly why. Fuck you. There we go. This should fix stuff up. Okay, thank you very much. And yep. That's good. Was that caught? Yes, yep. Caught you wishing men were real. On brand. Very on brand. Okay, let's kill this asshole. There we go. Now, yes, I see. Watch this. Bap, bap, bap. Bam. What's this? 2 extra hits. Why could that be? Because this is a non-normal attack. So, thanks to Trajan's passive, we get 2 extra hits. That's technically a greater relative increase than what's his face? Karn would get from Trajan. Still, Trajan probably not, Karn probably does more damage overall, but he doesn't have a ranged attack. He doesn't have unstoppable either. Okay, perfect. Oh, I just realized, Mephiston stopping his healing actually prevents Octus from running away because it's, well, he can't run away and heal. Haha. Okay, we're gonna move Dante away because we're gonna want to pop an active on him. But for now, okay, let's see. Just making sure stuff's where it should be. You can hit from here, right? Yeah. Pop. Pop. Make sure to hit him with fire. Then stab. Boom. If you wonder why I care about fire, I have the relic on Mephiston, which means that when he steps close and touches Octus, slaps him, sets him on fire. I hoped to use Dante's active this turn, but apparently not. Stupid fucking tech priest. Hey look, Corian can't go all the way over there, so he can only go here. Yes, I realize I moved Dante out of the range of buffing most people. Sue me. Okay, yep, last turn. Da-da-da. So, put you here, put you here, and now, behold, the Black Rage. Watch the damage, watch the damage. First, we're gonna do Corian's Big Swing. That's like the active on the last turn. He's gonna do a lot of damage. I would predict maybe 50k, probably more. How much was that? About 60, 70, 80? Somewhere about there. What's this about? Yeah, that's true. You can't, you don't get bonus hits after Lucian's active, because like this just renders him to an NPC, unfortunately, but hey. Can't be perfect, you know? Anyway, watch the damage now. 441,000. Rounded 442,000. Use active. Rage. How much was that? 38,000? Thereabout? I think that's a pretty good hit. I think that might hit slightly more than the average coin. Just saying. Just saying. It is true. You can only use this once. You can only use it on the last turn. It's a shame. I know. Thereabout. Okay, I see someone has attempted to damage Tangida. Thank you to whoever that was. It was, Jen. Thank you, Jen. You're a deer. A great horned deer. So, now let's just go kill some stuff in Arena. First, I want to showcase what the amount of shenanigans Lucien can do in a Blood Angels team. So, obviously, we will slap all our D3 Blood Angels into the team. Even Nico. Yes, he is D3 50-50, but he's not Blue Star yet, and he's not Mystic yet because reasons. Don't at me. So, once again, Unstoppable can run right across this. And can also in Tournament Arena run across fire. I heard the Forge Fiend's pretty annoying there. I never noticed it because I play cool characters. Let's see how do I post the rest of them. Let's put you here, you here, you here, and you here. Get a nice big circle for Nico to step into and this is active on everyone. So, now Lucien gets his 20% pierce bonus, which means his ranged attacks are at a Sorry, he gets his own pierce bonus and the one from Nico, which means that technically his melee deals how much? At like 41% pierce? Thereabout? Pretty decent, I dare say, pretty decent. Unfortunately, all these targets are very soft, so we can't exactly show how brutal the damage is, but still, hey. We can still have our fun. Somehow Kagar survived. Take note, this is an unbuffed Mephiston, because Dante was not nearby. Don't fucking tell me Mephiston's damage is ridiculous when he's alone, cause it's not. Anyway, but Lucien is a Blood Angel, which means that when you swap him with Mephiston, he makes extra stabs. I will demonstrate that if we spend the other 2 tokens on call. Perfect. We have a D3 Mythic Guardian on the enemy side, so we're gonna get to showcase just how high the damage can get. Okay, and I just have to check my elevation, I believe. Yes, we can step over here, and this is a good opening position. We're gonna take some pot shots, I think, but we don't care. Yeah. Lucien is pretty tanky. Pretty much all Space Marines are pretty tanky, but Lucien, like, is amongst that, so again, unlike a certain other red-clad berserker, Lucien can take a hit. If you notice Ragnar getting stunned, that's because I have the Master Fist and the Master Fister. Stab! I'm gonna be extremely wasteful right about now. Pop! Pop! Stab, stab. You might have noticed that the attack from the passive actually did very low damage. That's because Guardian has parry, which means he reduces melee hits from everyone, and Mephiston's passive counts as a melee attack. Just so you know, this guy, surprisingly enough, thanks to this, has better odds of surviving Mephiston than most. But you know who else does? Lucien. I'm not joking. I've had several cases in tournament that, where I put Lucien forward as bait, and despite being buffed by Dante, Mephiston does just low enough damage that the Resilient saves him. Anyway, let's go spill more blood. Yes, I know I was meant to be used, Cacho, but I like to, well, I don't want to say try hard in raid, I like doing stupid shit in raids. And that usually requires ammo. Unfortunate, I know. Unfortunate, gross even. I am aware of my flaws. Again, remember when I mentioned parry? Guess what that affects? This active. 2 power hits. Whoopsie, he takes just 1. Anyway, so we're gonna put you right about... Come on, put Dante here, actually. He's not gonna be able to hit anything, but he's here for the buffs. And now, lo and behold. Pew! Now, gonna put you on this. Why did I do this? It's because of Itarus. There we go. So thanks to Lucian's range attack, he cleared the path so that Mephiston can jump right in and kill. Unfortunately, Karn's out of range, so meh. Guess we're taking a Karn hit. Oh look, somebody survived. But it's not his honor. Lucien, go get him! Wait, he can't. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, why not? Oh, yes. So this is a low ground and this is a low ground. So if you want to go here, he needs to go all the way around. You see here on the screen? He gets to go here, here, and then here, and then here. Oh well, we can still shoot. Pew! Pew pew! People really underestimate how much having a ranged attack changes. And speaking of that, let's now show that Lucien works well without any other Blood Angel, cause the reason he's such a great jack of all trades is because he doesn't rely on his allies. Yes, it's great when Dante buffs him. Yes, it's great when Nico uses his active on him. Yes, it's fucking amazing when Mephiston swaps him. But he doesn't need any of that. Why would he? He's a man with gun. He already has everything he needs. He has a combat knife to stab fuckers, and he has a gun to shoot fuckers. What else does one need? So, let's deploy some Tawara along with him. Yes, we're going there. And, despite having a mythic Revas, we're skipping her. We don't want to make this too easy, do we? No, we do not. Somebody said I should use Windy. Yes. G1 Windy. Gold 1 Windy. for now, let's do a Trajan just because, well, you'll see. Let's just say funny. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Dante can move forward and smack me here. So I'm just gonna put Lucien forward as a tank. Or rather as a body blocker, cause he can take it. Watch. He can take it so well, Dante chose to attack somebody else. Anyway, let's see here. This is gonna be like extremely funny. I'm gonna actually slow down the game, just so there's a chance of seeing Lucien shoot 4 shots with his normal attack and 5 with his passive. So, pew. I'm sorry. It looks like 2 were enough in both cases. I'm not even sure if Shadow Sun's extra hits triggered. Lucien too good. Please nerf. No, please don't. Anyway. Okay, well, how else do you want to kill these fuckers? You go here. You can... You stay here. Smash! And now, do this funny maneuver. Oof. Shadow Sun melee. Shadow Sun ranged. The red heads in this game are pretty good. All of us. Now I believe we were trying to see if how many hits we can get out of Lucien. Pew! That was 2 hits, despite being in grass. I could use Celestine. I could use that. You know what? Tell you what. I am... Next week is Tournament Arena week. So, and it's constructed, i.e. regular. Sometimes known as the bad TA. I disagree, but... Opinions. I'm not sure what to play at. So, I'm gonna put a poll on the channel. And you lot will get to vote on which team I'm gonna play, and to give you an idea of what my ideas are, I'm gonna showcase them here. I'm probably gonna be playing an epic. I'm gonna try at legendary if I can. For example, the first team that I can play at legendary is my own beloved Bloody Montka. You see, the blue-skinned fish people have learned to embrace melee. And who better to teach them about melee than the lords of the assault doctrine? That's right. This is the team. Mephiston, Dante, Farsight, Lucien, and Shadow Sun. And it looks a little bit like this. So you see, the Montka active gives characters with a normal ranged attack unstoppable. You know who's a character with a normal ranged attack? Mephiston. If you thought you could hide from the fucker behind razor wire and fire, no you fucking can't. Not anymore. Now we're just gonna make sure our positioning is on point and put Dante here, move you here, slap, stab. Put you here, this is just a melee attack. Slap. No. You know what? Oh, yes. Gonna move her here so she leaves behind the throne and then... Pew! Pew! Yes, Shadow Sun did that because, you know what's funny? You know how Farsight makes Tau characters attack twice in melee? Well, the bonus blast hits for our Shadow Sun active apply to both attacks. So, technically she makes 8 attacks. Pretty cool in my opinion. Anyway, now let's make really sure that Malthus dies. Stab! that extra hit from the drone. And now, Shadowsun gets her own triple hit. Just gonna pop the Terminator trait real quick and now smash. I have actually considered trying to run an Astra Militarum team in a tournament arena just to prove a point that yes, the team sucks, but if you're fucking good, you can still do a lot with it. And I maintain that. I have achieved top 100, if not top 50, playing epic Dark Angels. Just saying. Just saying. Now let's see, have our guildies done anything? No. Disgraceful. Let me go yell at them. Hello, folks. Let's kill Prime so I can do the boss boss. And come. There we go. The plea has been made. Now, let's do a round of onslaught. I was... Okay, let's see, this one looks like... This is the new onslaught, by the way, in case anyone hasn't messed around with it yet. If you haven't, what the fuck are you doing? But also, thank you for watching my stream despite not playing the game. So, not just all Solar Blood Angels. We're putting down Celestine. We're gonna keep the Exorcist. Now, who else do we put here? Kind of put Nico just because healing is nice. Chat, give me 2 more characters to deploy. Just take note, this is a new onslaught, which means there's a non-zero chance they die. Windy. Done and done and done. Let's see how long we can protect her, eh? Celestine has already been deployed. Need 1 more. I see Creed. Sure. Why not? Let's deploy my 5-star Creed. 5-star Bronze 1 Creed. And now let's hope they don't die turn 1. Charge! Hey gotcha, look what I got. Okay, so Green, let's just do the one thing he's good at. Summon his dudes. Oh. The guardsman killed a mine. That's a good fucking guardsman. Props to him. Props to the guardsman. Chat, name him. Okay. Burn. Bad burn. Okay. Lucien. Stab. Celestine. Pop. Pop. And now. Chop. Kadia is indeed steadfast, just the leader isn't. Because he's old. Sorry. Okay, let's put a firefly here. Fall back. I presume, so there's fire here. By the way, you can check fire duration. This helps a lot in DA. This fire is gonna hold for the enemy turn, so North Area is coming from this side. They're gonna be coming from this side, and let's see who are facing. I presume they're gonna be here about. Go. Woo! 0 targets hit! Fuck me. Okay, check the crit. Crit is big, not big enough. Am I right or when is the sister's crit high enough? Never. Let's hope Lucien does his Lucien thing and shoots the spore. Yeah! Look at the boy, how reliable he is. Now let's see if our girl has enough crit damage built up to murder this warrior. I don't think she does because it's standing in the grass, which means the hits are reduced, but let's give it a shot. She did damage. Not a lot, but she did. More than Nico. Here. Boom's gonna go here. Creed just chilling, observing, commanding as he is wont to do. Oh look, an assassination attempt foiled by the glorious Sergeant Cal. Okay, this fire here annoys me because Nico can't go heal the concubines. Why should I not shoot the warrior? Also, is this late? It's late, isn't it? Pop. Says you should have a bit of crit now, right? Yeah. Kill. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep the Prometheum dry. Damn, that's a bad joke. Pop. Put my bets on this. Damn it. Oh, got one head off. Okay, so how big's your crit now? Big. Yeah, she'll kill him. She'll kill him, right? Mines are definitely not or whatever, like, they may be fragile as fuck, but we're gonna get them in the next turn. You'll see how much fucking damage they do. It's scary. Pew! Pew! Maximize damage. Burn! Yes! Yes! Place your bets, place your bets. I place my bet here. Did you just see a mine down here detonating kill like a Pokemon when you have a half HP? I did. Look, 1.2k health. Damage? 3 to 3.6k. 3.7 technically when you round correctly. At 70% pierce ratio. No thank you. Let's see here. Kill that thing. I was hoping this one would respawn here so that Nico could go like pap and pap. Crit is bad. 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 Yeah, no. Windy is great, and I think the knife... I'd have to double check this, but I think this is a level 9 epic knife. Which means far from optimized. However, have you considered Lucien? Stab. A turn of peace. During which... rest and recuperate. I am so happy that flying characters now get the benefit from tall grass. They used to not do that. By the way, the mods in chat, so you guys should be careful. Okay, so these guys are gonna need some like heavy duty to kill them. I know, just the man. With the knife. Did you see that? Black Rage attack on a warrior that has 2k armor and 100% block chance. That's right, no more swears, only I can swear. Okay, is our girl charged up? Yes, she fucking is. Celestine. Oh, actually. The base damage went from 900 to 1500. The actual damage. 1 crit for over 5k. Never underestimate the power of a pissed off woman. The new rewards are so glorious. My exorcist, I think they're hovering about 40. I believe the proper term for the plural for vex is not vexus, it's vexen. You know what's the cool thing about getting more shards, Diamond? It's actually a lot faster to progress through here. Like, from here to here, I only need 7 more wins. That's like the rest of the week, and I unlock the next tier. That's fast. Yes, I'm honoring the Exorcist. What did you think I was gonna honor? The Exorcist's cool. Its mythic ability is actually quite unique. Like, here, let's go through them real quick. In case anyone hasn't seen them yet. Pep. I love the new sorting feature so much. So much. This is my orange wing Galatian. Why the fuck do I have an orange wing Galatian? Galatian? Galatian. I prefer Galatian, it sounds more Latin. Why do I have an orange wing Galatian? Because I like to fuck around in raids, and having mythic characters just slash damage by 20% helps with that. Forge Fiend? Meh. Black Legion are cool. The Forge Fiend is amazing, don't get me wrong, I adore the puppy. This active? Sorry. This primary? God, I can't believe why I fucked this up. This primary is one of my favorite things in the game. When everything is flooded and I just get to press the fucking button, the pupper goes like... So glorious. Like, I'm old in this game. I come from the era of the summoner meta. The summoner meta is where I first began to truly appreciate and understand this game. That shit gave me PTSD. When Ulf came out with his passive summoning ability, I have never brought a character from 0 to the epic cap as fast as I did Ulf, just because I needed that summoner murder. This is the next step of that. It is oh so fucking glorious. Yes, exactly. The level 55 is the exact number I have it on because of call summons. Though I'm not sure if it's enough. I think it still kills mythic ones, because remember it also leaves behind the fire. And the fire... Let's sets the target hex on fire. The fire is not linked. Heresy! What have we discovered? A flaw. Let's see, I think... Yeah, look at this. Flame damage. Doesn't say it either. I could have sworn this linked to what fire setting a hex on fire does. Curious. What in the character screen can I check what the fire does? Oh, I know. An Ahriman. Fire. So, fire, whenever you start to turn on a hex with fire, it tries to deal 20% of your max HPS damage. But, because it's flame damage, it means it's reduced by armor. Fall Flame has 25% pierce, so realistically it deals 5% damage of your character. Here's the thing. Not all characters block that. I would have to run the numbers for some low armor characters like Volk and Macer. But there are plenty of summons without armor. They take quite a bit of damage from that. So, as long as the priests on call survive on 5% or less, the fire's still gonna kill them. Anyway, before we got heavily sidetracked, we were reviewing the mythic abilities on the Machines of War. Dark Angels. Fucking useless. I'm sorry. I love the Dark Angels. This is fucking useless. It's fluffy though. This. Ranged attacks. Goodbye. This. Insane. But boring. This. Okay. But not great. And boring. This. Brutal. Boring. This. Useless and boring. Yeah, no. Correct, we are currently reviewing the mythic abilities of War Machines to explain why honor the exercise in the onslaught that we did as part of the Lucien showcase. Yes, I'm keeping track of everything we're doing. The narrative thread is not lost on me, even if it isn't you. This thing. I actually kinda love it. You deal more damage if you're Mystic, and you sit in shit. That is not an exaggeration. But this is amazing. Look at it. This is amazing. When you crit, when a mythic character crits someone that's burning, crits anyone, or hits someone that's burning, they gain a shield equal to a bunch of HP. I love it. It's amazing. And then we're back here. Anyway, we were doing Lucien stuff. Yes! The guild stepped up. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. So, hopefully, this guy right here is gonna die soon. We can only hope. In the meantime, what do we have? How about some LRE? Look what we have. A bolter lineup. What's a bolter? It's a gun. Who has a gun? Our man. Red Star Plague Burst with 1/1 abilities. But they're cool though! Okay, so what do we have here? So, once again, this Captain General of the Custodes. What can he do? He can like waffle forward and kinda smack a bunch of fucking demons. What can Man with Gun do? Kill demons! Pop! Pop! Thankfully, that explosion doesn't prevent the healing. Oh no, a Terminator, whatever shall we do? Our single attack can't possibly kill him because of his trait. Gun! Okay, let's see what's coming the next wave. Is it dangerous? Kinda. Gonna put you here, gonna put you here, just gonna put you here so you blow up the area a bit. Or come up, I guess. Lol, lol. Harmless, da 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 da. You chop. You shoot. You chop. You kill. That hurts a bit. That hurts a bit, not gonna lie. Just kill that. Surely not much can go wrong with from this. Ow. Okie dokie. Vroom. Perfect. You heal yourself. You're the most important one here, Isabella. You move over here. Hopefully bait the nurglings. I feel like I should retreat, but retreating is not my style. Let's put the active here and let's hope the box walkers have the audacity to move. Who has a bug? They are bugged how exactly? Alright, you mean they're bugged because they're like, the damage you deal to them is not shown properly. I know that. I know that, and the developers also know that. I'm pretty sure because it's been mentioned multiple times. Trajan, why are you such an embarrassment? Fuck's sake. Ugh. Easy can take it. Easy could not take it. At least these guys are being useful. I think I need to kill Typhus next. Are you gonna be enough alone? I don't trust it. Pew! Beautiful. No shot. Gonna put him here because I'm gonna hope that the trench provides enough protection. Pain. Oh well, thankfully the man with gun will come to the rescue. I fucked that up. I should have targeted Titus's active on this guy because that would have caused him to do the whirlwind instead of the single shot attack. Oh well. Pop! Pop! Good thing Lucien kills 2 fuckers per turn. Otherwise this would be real trouble. Titus live! Fuck. Whew! Even Lucien's starting to feel the pain now. Can I still... Dude, this might be actually tricky to win, fuck. Let's see. If I go here, I can be reached by 2 box walkers, which I don't want to be. If I go here, those guys fuck me up. I think I have to do this. Stab! Pew pew. Ow. Live! No! God damn it, okay. Fuck this. One more time, same team, but we actually play good. By the way, I have a bunch of requisition scrolls saved up. Give me at least 10 live viewers and I'm gonna pop a 10 ball. However, if you enjoy gambling, our buddy Clarence is gonna show up on Sunday and do... how many? Like 150 bricks for the World Eaters thingy. 200? Good. Okay, let's play this properly this time. Ugh. Chop here, chop here. God, it's so embarrassing. I hate that Trajan is meta because he's so bad. So I do try to make these streams educational, so what am I doing here? What am I doing here right now is making sure that the enemy can't surround me. And I do so through the ancient art of holding choke points. The mod posted the link so you know it's approved. Yeah, I'm gonna let these two do their thing this time. Chop! Titus, be good for me and kill. Good boy! Look at him! Look at him obeying! So you could learn that lesson. Not saying any names. You know who you are. Still not good enough, are you, Titus? Embarrassing. Sure. Here's the funny thing. Boxwalkers are more dangerous than the Terminators. Look at that ridiculous damage stat. 2000? 2000 damage? That's insane. Titus does indeed have the unfortunate side effect of being Titus. But, at the risk of making a joke literally nobody but except myself and my beloved wife will get, at least Titus doesn't bear the curse of being Orphus. I want to check something. Can neither get their HP restored nor be revived. Here's the funny thing. Healing, when you use the heal active, or the heal ability, it removes certain debuffs. One of them is suppressed. I think that even if healing is disabled by, say, Mephiston or by Nurglings, those are the only two effects currently in the game that disable healing, a healer should still be able, you just can't target them with a heal. I think you should still be able to target them with a heal if they have debuffs, so you can remove the debuffs. My opinion. And of course, using my powers, I shall bring it up with the developers. If I get a chance. Pretending they listen to me. Then again, the onslaught rework did just happen to come like weeks after I became an ambassador, so that's definitely, I take full credit, naturally. Yes, toll the bell 7 times. Pop, pop. Titus, fall back, get heals. Shoot a Nurgling, or not Nurgling, Boxwalker. Chop! Trajan should be really good at tanking the Boxwalkers, not just because he's like V3, so he has high armor, but also because they are normal units. Or rather, they don't have abilities to attack. They only have like their normal attack, and guess what? 20% less damage. Stamp. Shoot. Go forth and chop. Trojan does not have big target. He only has crushing. Embarrassing gas damage. Do you think Trojan cannot use his active if he gets nerdlinged? I highly doubt it, but it'd be funny. Let's check. He can. No funny interactions, unfortunately. My beloved, who's helping to manage the stream and making sure everything's running smoothly and made the glorious thumbnail for this video, is informing me we currently have 9 viewers. One more, and I'm doing a 10 pull after this. Come on. If you're enjoying this, surely you can recommend it to someone? Please. Oh lord, the Captain General's trapped. And suppressed. Ow. Titus being a good boy. We have all the waves out now, yeah? Yeah, good. So we can stop fucking around. Fall back. Fall forward. Fall back. Here we heal. That doesn't affect the people who are debuffed. Clarence, how dare you call this cheeky advertising? Unless you're the type of person who enjoys stuff and just keeps it for themselves and not shares them. I mean, hey, if that's how you operate, that's fine. Just not my style. Oh, you're right. We gotta use the Isabella nuke. Plus 11,700 damage. Yes, I know we're on 10 viewers. Thank you for being very excited about it. Well, you look at that. 4 hits somehow weren't enough to kill the nerdlings. Curious. Anyway. Where shall we use the big crit nuke? We're gonna use it on a fucking Tacticus with the Terminator trait up. By the Emperor, be purged. Immediately dies right after. The mini-me says what? Okie dokie. Anyway. Again, who did the most work in that fight? Isabella probably, because she's healed people. Titus also did a lot because he did a lot of stuff, but is anyone gonna look at me and tell me Lucien didn't contribute a lot? I don't think so. Now, the highlight of the stream. Wait, we fell down to 8 viewers. Disgraceful. Change that. In the meantime, let's check the raid. He's so close. Is that the lion? The lion! Yes! Kill him! Kill Tangida! It drops some people, what? Oh! Quests, nice. I forget those exist. Okay, we're at capped energy anyway, so let's cap some more. Let's just do some quick raids for God's will, because we're gonna need him in the I'm gonna need him in the next faction TA. I'm still seeing 8 people, so this is just me kind of wasting time. Thank you for everyone who's following, even through the boring bits. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Some more purity seals. I saw that lion killed him. Or rather, I saw he was inside and da-da-da. So, call time. What are we bringing? Custodes with Lucien and Mephiston. So honestly, this is a Blood Angel team with Custodes. How do I play this map again? Okay, so move Guardian here. He has to make the attacks because of the active. We're gonna move Lucien here first. Stab. So you can move Dante here. This should presumably make the engine seers move here and here, which I hope should prevent Cole from stepping onto the platform. He also buffs Guardian, so he has good odds to kill everything. Except, of course, Resilient kicks in because he didn't crit. Bad. But, well, the old man can finish him off. Move you here. Da-da-da. I'm hoping we get a beam turn 1 and right about here. But at the same time, I hope he doesn't move back to this one hex that he has. Chop. 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 Motherfucker! I am displeased. Chat, do we feel like gambling? No. Do not gamble on things like this. Check the numbers. Beam. Solar Atomizer. 3 times melta damage that hits for between 5 and 6.6k. Let's assume as an average that's about 6k. 3 times. 75% pierce means we get 3/3 of that. That's gonna be approximately 4,500, thereabout, times 3. 4,500 times 3. That's gonna be a lot. Can Trojan tank that? Well, if he blocks, he can. What are our block odds? Our block odds with this would be 55%. Yes, thank you for the thank you for the attitude, Cacho. Thank you for the correction, Mrs. Mon. Fuck it, we ball. Stab. Mephiston's gonna have to be on ad killing duty. At least he's good at it. Dante, do not disappoint. Dante, you disappointed. Just gonna put this here and oh boy, I sure hope that fire doesn't screw me over next turn. It's okay, it won't. It would if I had Karn, but I have Lucien who has Unstoppable. Don't worry, it's gonna screw over Kari. Hey, he survived the active. He just didn't survive the zap next turn. Well, at least now we don't have to worry about sequencing. Put you here, put you here. Kill these fuckers. Swap. Chop. gonna run over here. Oh look, we have a normal attack too. The earlier stab was just with the... Perfect. Okie dokie, positioning. Lucien goes here. Guardian's gonna try to tank it like a boss. And then Dante's got... We are gonna make sure Dante steps on the hex we want him to step on. Now he's gonna land over here, because it's the only one around the boss. No. Yes. It's the only one around the boss that's not a hazard. And now, look at the fucking damage on Lucien, dude. Look at the fucking damage. That's just from his normal attack, not from the gun. Crit, my boy. Crit. He did not. He is disowned. Guardian survives without a problem. Are we in the last turn? Not quite yet. Bap. Bap. Stab. Okay, Lucien, if I use your active, you're gonna run here, right? Okay, yeah, yes you will. Do it. Unleash. Beautiful. Active. One slip. Cacho. I see what you're typing. Trust me, I'm biased in favor of women too. But anyway, 8 people. Fine. Actually, you tell me, my lovely, should we do the temple?
Yes.
Yes?
Gamble.
You might have heard her. Are you ready for this appointment? I'm waiting. Yes, you are. I saw a shiny that might have been a whole fucking rare. Dencertus. Orbs. Dan Snap. Dan Emo. A rare character. Oh, Arjak. Not bad. Lucien! More emo. Dark Strider, more like Dork Strider. That's a legendary. That's a fucking legendary. Nice. Thanks, chat. I owe this one to you. By the way, I've been saving up my shards since I saw that Astla random relic. Actually, a few weeks after. You wanna see how many I have? Yes. Anyway. Now, let's see. Cacho, I wish I could manipulate the balls. Like, let me ask you this. If I could manipulate the balls, of all the characters in this game, you think I would willingly do this one? Do the literal patriarch? No, we're feminists here. Diamond. Apparently Diamond is not a feminist. Please everyone harass him immediately. Don't do that. Gotcha, I'll do one single pull if you ask very nicely. I guess we're not doing single pulls. Fine. Fine. Better late than never. Place your bets, chat. Place your bets. If you hit the right character, I'm doing another. That's what I call gamble. Give me your guesses, give me your guesses. Snot, Sybil? Certus? Diamond? Certus? Yes? Okay, 3 guesses. If I see any others, I'll see. Chat L. Big chat L. A disgraceful chat L. Okay, let's do another fight. Let's try not to suck this time. So, what could I have done differently? Lucien still goes here. This time, there is no world in hell. There's no way in hell or no way in any world that I let Cole do that again. Fuck him. He already made the Primaris, which fucking suck. He has caused enough trouble. See? Karian doesn't need him. Trajan, you worthless piece of shit. You made me use rapid assault and fucking my piston. Bitch. Okay, so this turn is actually crucial that we kill all these guys, because, like, they have all the machine vengeance. Cole uses this, uses the, like, beam next turn. He's gonna consume all of them, get, like, to, how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want that. Do not want that. How shall we do this? I'm gonna show you something very cool. See, Lucien. Let's, where do we put Dante? Fine, why not? Yes, let's do this. So, Lucien's gonna take care of these two. Stab. Pew pew. Mephiston's gonna take care of these two. And of course, Karian's gonna do his thing. Okay. As expected, but we get high ground. We get high ground for the active. Let's see, positioning. This'll do. Watch the number go up. 113,000. 218,000. How much was that? 105k. Lucien, stab, please. No high ground. Still does like 40k damage. Cause, duh. What other damage temper could Lucien possibly do when he's this awesome? Unfortunately, I fear Cold's gonna run to the high ground because he's an asshole. Anyway. Okay, let's, You wanna see any trick, chat? So all the machines of war has to, like, can't be modified class, blah blah blah. The Forge Fiend doesn't, which does me lead to some very curious interactions. Count the hits that's gonna happen here. Was that just 3? I think I counted more than 3. It was 5. This thing, for 2 extra hits, does affect the Forge Fiend. Also, with Vitarus, we actually prefer that Mephiston uses up the fire with his passive, because if Trajan's buff is activated, this is a non-normal attack, it'll make 4 slaps, which means it gets multiple buffs. As I predicted. Okay, okay, who's doing the active this turn? It's gonna be these 2 boys, yeah. Put you here, God damn it. Fine. Dante, don't disappoint me. Dante, you have disappointed me. Still. Go over here. I use the swap. Choppy chop. Choppy chop. Stab and shoot. Okay, how are we gonna play this turn? We're gonna put Dante here, I think. Yes. Let's see, we have to... So with Dante, we have to be careful for his positioning, because, like, how the abilities like Dante's go is... First, they check to avoid... Oh no. We didn't kill enough ads, folks. We're fucked. As I was explaining, abilities like this, first they check that there are no hazards, then they check for any beneficial access like high ground, but not buffs, I think. Then they go clockwise, which means that given that there are hazards here, Dante would be inclined to go here first, but we're gonna use that up with this, and then yeah, this. So now he's gonna go here and buff Guardian here and Lucien up on the high ground. What? Why the That is not how that is supposed to go. Interesting. Very interesting. I might save that recording and post about it, actually. Looky here, discovering questionable interactions together. Eat fire. I think we're dead next turn. Go get him, Lucien. Actually, we might not be. This is still an ability that the call does. Which means it's debuffed. Guardian thing. Fuck yeah! I cannot express how glorious this was. Keep in mind, this is Legendary 5. Yup. You know what? Fuck you. Damn it, thank you for self-reporting your skill issue. Oh, that was terrible, right? Anyway, Diamond, you're lying. What? Diamond, what are you lying in chat? You're not the newest player. Parmesan is, and then it's me. I know you mean newest to the game. I'm just teasing. Anyway, more Halari. What we're gonna do now? Go forward. Once again, we can use choke points.
You're blurry.
I'm blurry? Why am I blurry? I'm a blurry, chat. Are you sure you haven't had a bit too much tonight? You know, gotta tease. Anyway, let's see. So, if we had, you know, Butchard being here would be like very, very useful for killing boxwalkers. Is this a boxwalker heavy one? Yes. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to go to all and skip the. So who's useless here? Nobody actually. But Trajan is useless here. No, he's not. Albrecht is actually pretty good against boxwalkers because they have 2 hits and he parries 1. Final answer. Go here, go here, go here. Bad positioning on Butchard because he's slow, but we don't care. Okie dokie. Splash to remove the Terminator. Pew pew. Jesus, that hurt. One fucking boxwalker doing that much damage. That's unsettling. Lucien, go take care of the nerdies, please. Pew. Albrecht. Why are you embarrassing? Okie dokie. Pop. Pop. Double crit. Let's go. Sure, why not? Take advantage of that combi melta. I'm sorry, you won't fill what slot? Oh. I can only assume that that slot is crucial for a bingo. In case anyone doesn't know what I'm currently rambling about, Ascacho. Ascacho, the lady doth decide herself if she wishes to share. But let's just say shenanigans were happening in banter. No, it just hits 2 targets, not enough. Titus! Useless shit. I will not say stop in my native tongue because that may lead to you shits figuring out where I'm from. Can't have that, can I? No, I can't. Shit, she can hear herself right now, can't she? No. You know what? Put you here, put you here. Put you here, move you away. Jump! Or, I guess, boom. Yeah, boom's probably there. The nerdling is not a menace. Okay, let's see, can we heal yet? Yes, well, most of us at least. Okay. Let's just... Are you debuffed currently? Are you at the risk of being debuffed? You do not, so that's good. Oh, let's see. Put you here. Pop these assholes and... You're gonna get hit and die, aren't you, Titus? Yeah, you will. He killed him! Revived! And now there's nothing dangerous on the field left. How good. So what can we do? We can unleash delusion. Also, let's just bring Titus back. Through the power of miracles. By the way, you know what's kind of funny? Often, when citing living saints, they are said to like perform miracles that none can deny and stuff like that. And one, a common miracle, or not a common miracle, but a very easily accepted miracle to sanctify someone is resurrection. Saint Isabella? Anyone? Siav Kozlik, thanks for joining. I appreciate it, I really do. Okay. Okay, what do we do here? Let's see. See, Butchart, who's bait for AoE, could only like kill both of these enemies once. Lucien? Fuck, line of sight. Oh well, everyone messes up. The difference between the cool and the non-cool kids is being able to admit it. Gotcha. Why are you up at 4 AM? Honestly, I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's Let's see, we have another onslaught token now. Yeah, they're easy. Gotcha, there were no characters for easy to nuke. The great and mighty nuke can't just be used on a commoner, can it? Of course not. Can I say something? This animation? This looks awkward as fuck. Sorry, it does. But there is one that's way worse. Well, I guess it doesn't look more awkward, it just looks so much worse. Mr. Meta himself. I'm not joking. I was gonna build him. I was gonna build Levicious. But I saw his attack animation. This? No, that's not technique. That's a horrible technique. Horrendous, horrific, horrifying. Dishonorable. Wait, what? Dishonorable. Now don't get me wrong. Masculine, they ain't that great either with this like double slash across the middle. Like, dude, if your first blade is parried here, your second one will be too. Why are you doing this 2 slashes against one axis? But at least it serves. I'm like, his card's decent. What the fuck is this? Away with you. A disgrace. Anyway. Another round of incursion? Or incursion. Onslaught. Or, you know what? It's been almost an hour and a half, which is, holy shit, time flies. Thank you. Should I do one more onslaught or one more LRE? Chat, I'm asking you. Stream delay. I'm pretty sure I set stream delay to on minimum and checking live. Yeah, checks out. By the way, let's see how posh my ass is. Glass straw. Reusable glass straw. Crystal. To battle! Same team as last time, or are you swapping someone? Gotcha, the man's agreed. I'm not sure if she's watching. She usually perks up if she's watching, but since she's not here, let's wait, fuck, we can't. Delete the past 5 seconds of what I was saying because my brain short-circuited on a certain topic. I'm a toss Nico and Mod, please pick a character. An Imperial character. Damn, that's an unresponsive mod. Disgraceful. Guess I'm picking myself. I appreciate the enthusiasm for the spider. Unfortunately, she's not Imperial. Damn! The mod decided be better never than late. Fucking embarrassing. I'm just gonna go with Gospel. go with the Bonkinator. Oh, Jesus Christ. Poor Vindy. Well, better to die there for the Emperor than to live for oneself. Horse time. Charge! Okay. Creed, do your thing. Yeah! And now, bonks. Guaranteed damage despite the armor and the block. Okay, move over here, make sure people don't die unnecessarily. Set up a nice big boom for the enemy. I can show you guys a very neat trick that I've personally been loving in war. So you know how Gene Stealers are a bitch to destroy? Check this out. Go over here, kill the Gene Stealer. Now use the primary of the Exorcist on Celestine. What do you think's gonna happen? Bye-bye, decoy. It is incredibly satisfying. I wish Lucien would shoot the decoy when it appears afterwards. But it seems that the clearing corpses, if we can call it that, happens after the enemies are, or rather after the attack sequence ends. Thank you, Gemini. Oh god. Hiccups. Gods will remove bonk decoys. God. I hate this. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna use this as an excuse to end the stream early. Silence you. Ah. Hush, gotcha. I just had a few seconds of a very nasty hiccup, and it really annoyed me. As for what we're up to, we just did an onslaught, where of course, Lucien and Celestine are the only two characters who survived from the beginning. Why? I mean, the reason's obvious, isn't it? Because they're awesome, especially Lucien. 2 legendary badges from honoring a character, what? God's onslaught rework is so good. Anyway, so to recap, Manwood Gun is useful pretty much anywhere you put him. Salvage Run, 2 attack chains, 2 crit chances. Onslaught, kills 2 things, is tough, Can HP reset. Kills 2 things. Raids. Genuinely does big fucking damage. TA or similar things. He can have a ranged attack, he can have a melee attack. Any buff you put on him in TA, any power up, he's gonna slap with it. You give him melee, double his melee hits. You give him just hits, 5 shots plus 4, 9 total. You give him HP, he can go from 1 HP back to 50% of the buffed one. You give him armor, he gets armor. That buff's kinda more dependent on the enemy. Damage. The damage buff on Lucien, the damage power up on Lucien in TA is actually insane. See, you have to understand, when we look at the damage stat, right? We have to look at the pierce ratio. Because if we look at someone like Mephiston, if you want Mephiston to do 3000 damage, we give him 1000 damage and 3 hits. Because Psychic, 100% pierce, no block, just goes through everything. What you see is what you get, that's that. If you want to increase Mephiston's damage by 300, you give him 100 stats and that's that. Lucien, on the other end of the spectrum, if you want him to do 3000 damage to an average target, he has 4 hits, you're gonna God fucking that. Look in chat, make me giggling. You want Lucien to do 3000 damage? Okay. You have to account for how much the armor the enemy's gonna have. And if the enemy is gonna have about 2.5k armor, Lucien has to do 3.5k damage to do 1000 armor per hit with his ranged attack. So if you want him to do 300 more damage, you have to account for how much enemy armor increases. Then increase it by the 300 you want to add, and another, 400 just to overcome the next step of armor. When you damage buff him, you get both components of that. You get the component that's there to overcome armor, and you get the actual damage component. Which means that you damage buff Mephiston, he's gonna deal double damage. Because that's what the power up is. Plus 100% damage. You put the damage buff on Lucien, you're gonna multiply his damage by like times 4. It's mad. Reel it back. That's why Lucien is great in tournament arena. Normal arena. You saw what he did. He stab, he kill, he tank, he best. And not only that, he can go into any team. Oh, you got Kalgar? Lucien loves Kalgar because he does a lot of damage with normal attacks. You got Eldrion, same story. You got Darkstrider or Shadow Sun, great, he shoots very good. You got Dante, great, he has rapid assault and stabs like a motherfucker and can even force himself below half HP. You want hit buffs, Thoriad, sure, give him a 5th stab. You have fucking Vitruvius in your team, great, you're gonna buff his stab and then his shots. Anything you put Lucien into, he's at least gonna be decent. And that's why he is the best character in the game. Like, you build Lucien to A2, there's no place you're not gonna like him. Yeah, no, unironically, Kacho, Thud buffs Lucien's hits, all of them. So, for the sake of Thud buff, Lucien has 5 hits. Granted, my Thud is pretty low, but since he's changed, that's an extra, 180 damage multiplied by 5 ranged hits? Starts to add up. character that Lucien doesn't work great with. They changed this in, I believe it was when Farsight was released. Thought he got a bit of a stat reshuffle. He lost a bit of armor but gained a bunch of health, I believe. And they made his spotter ability much better. Like, the damage he gives to heavy weapons is greater than it was before, and now he gives lesser damage to everyone. Great, isn't it? Anyway. Let's give Diamond a hand. Wait, what? Something in my brain must have glitched out, because I could have sworn I'd said that I have 0 of those, but hey, 1. I am dearly hoping it would be very, very... So, okay, listen up. Here's my conspiracy theory about the Astra Militarum. When Lucius had his first legendary release event, he had a Black Legion track. This was before the Black Legion reworks happened. And then, by the time the second event came up, the Black Legion rework happened in between. Now, my conspiracy theory is that they put a Black Legion track in there before they knew the Black Legion's gonna be, before the rework. I'm sorry, I kind of mumbled there. My conspiracy theory is that they put the Black Legion trait into an LRE intentionally before the rework, so that people are forced to try them and see that they kinda suck and make people think about them. Then, the reworks happen, the second legendary release event comes up, everyone starts talking about their tracks again, and they talk about, hey, the Black Legion one, is it gonna be better now that it's reworked, They try it, it is better, it is reworked. Lo and behold, you're completely, without any announcement, just with fucking player manipulation, you are drawing positive attention to the rework. I hope and pray that Farsight getting an Astra Militarum track herald a similar thing. I hope and pray, I really do, because it's a stroke of genius. If you think about it, isn't that like the way I can describe the conspiracy theory? Right? I know, just me. Okay, I'm getting a bit too excitable here. Let's go kill one more thing. Let's go kill a few more things, actually. Oh, another funny thing. Getter has a normal range attack and gets buffed by Farsight. That's not a normal attacks, yeah, okay. Put you here, and sure, why not? Oh, the Terminator trait. Pew! 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 Now, death. Believe it or not, Kacho, I actually use Celestine on Corodius Prime. I take her sword away and give her a knife, and then I run Lucien, Mataneo, Butchard, and Wolf, and Celestine. And so, what I do is, I use all the Imperial characters and Mataneo's summons to kill and die, to load up her crit, and then I even pop the Exorcist to set the Corodius on fire, and then chop. And I do a few 100,000 damage to him. just from Celestine hitting him. Well, and the Boxwalker's dying, but I actually never checked who's the higher source of damage there. Oh well. Enemy Lucien! Yes! The battle shall be legendary! God, I never got around to showcasing the other arena TA teams that I might want to do. Oh well, I guess we're gonna have to go to the ball and read it there. I'm gonna use them, I'm gonna give each team a name that's gonna be roughly suggestive of what the idea of the team is. But, well, to actually see that, you're gonna have to vote for it. And yes, once again, on Sunday, Clarence is gonna be doing way too many blast rack balls because he's been wailing out like a motherfucker. Did you see that? Dude, this is a fucking D1 Lucien, unbuffed, going up against an A1 Lucien. Look how much fucking damage he did. Look how strong Lucien is. I want to see something cool. Look, relic. I can move after attacking. Bap. Bap. Swap. Clarence, what are you talking about regretting nothing? What do you have to regret? Usually when people say they regret nothing, they're talking about questionable decisions. Are you saying your decision to spend hundreds of currency on blast racks is a mistake? Or could be considered regrettable by some people? Never. Never. Anyway, this was very fun. I hope you, despite lacking a bit of a narrative thread, let's be honest, that's something I need to work on, but I hope the stream was very enjoyable to people. I hope I made my point clear that stuff like that Lucien rocks, and why he rocks, and why he's the best character in Tacticus. Even if some are prettier, Celestine, even if some are cooler, Lucien is the best. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. If any of the remaining 4 loyal viewers still has any questions on the time to break up. I'm very sure I think I'm gonna be starting to. The next stream is, of course, Tournament Arena, where I'll be streaming every single day. And this time, I will be laddering with the team that you pick, and I'm gonna be doing all my ladder matches, except Overflow, on stream. Which means all my health are gonna be live. Because let's just say if I'm doing this many tokens at a time, there's not gonna be any fucking pacing in between, and if you're not pacing, you fuck up TA so bad. Anyway, thank you for joining me.